How on a day, my beautiful and amazing people? I salute you according to our time, depending on when that under they listen to us. I welcome you to this beautiful day with another bungalicious information. My people now well done, oh, my people now welcome. Now the hearing what you with the hearing wonder shall never end. My people no be smart, you know. When they see our royal premier's daughter outfit on her graduation day, from head to toe, you see her red suit and you see her hair. I've forgotten the name of this hair. They say it's 2.1 million. Have you seen Judy Ekwensu hair wearing the showcase? The peace of mind. The one who had the father, who had the mind, the man who stole their father and stole their man. He couldn't use, look at the kind of hair. It was when I was comparing these two hairs that I now understand that waiting Judy. You know, say men, we know they know two, we know the two know hair. Then just look at how this one is on the August Danielle, and look at how this one is on Judy Austin's head. And somebody carry carry this thing, they waka for road. When I see them, my people, first and foremost, want to start again by congratulating Danielle, the latest graduate in town, graduated from information technology and media, information and media technology, and she had one of the best results in school. Now, Danielle is a graduate. Judy Austin thought at first, when she was dragging Danielle and the mother, she thought she has done the worst evil against them. She thought she has succeeded in stopping their future, truncating their future. She thought she has succeeded in terminating everything about these people. But it was a lie, a naked lie, the lie from the pit of the hell. Because what she was having in mind is not what God also has in mind. Judy Austin planned to terminate everything that had to do with Premier and the kids so that she will only be shining with her own kids. That's why she carried Mr. Obasi kids and give them to you, the Dochie. And now you, the Dochie, focus on them, taking care of them, leaving his own 4 kids before Kambele by. So Judy Austin's mission was to truncate the life of this young, beautiful talent that God packaged and blessed you, the Dochie, with. Judy Austin came to destroy the future of Danielle and the siblings. Judy Austin comes to kill the joy of this family. Judy Austin come to truncate the grace that God has bestowed upon them. The assignment that God brought them to this world to fulfill. Judy Austin feels that he's bigger than God, who will terminate what they have come to do in life. Judy Austin, I want to tell you why Judy Austin is suffering today. A lot of people don't know that Judy is in a critical condition. Forget about what Judy posted and you replied. I told you before, why you replied is to save his head. Because they are taking it that anything that happens to Judy Austin, you, the Doche, is the cause. So you, the Doche, don't want to be questioned. He don't want to be mentioned. He doesn't want anybody to call his name. And that is why he rushed to go and make sure that Judy Austin is, settled by commenting, thank you so much, Ijelo Dogu. Opolo Kalesia. That's all. No much, no less. At least Yul has said something. Chicken, everybody, go to your tent. Omala with your kettle. Waka. That was what you, the Doche, did to come out that one from your neck. Because if you check the video I brought, I told you when the brothers and the family were so angry because the brothers of Yule Doche and the father, they were so angry. You know why? Because Judy Austin, Yule Doche had made them to go to May and all the kindreds of May. They have been shuttling, Leo and the father have been shuttling to May's brother's place and they are begging, they are talking to the kinsmen, they are talking to the sisters. Everybody try to find out how they can reconcile this. And everybody in the Duchess family had been excited that life has returned to you, the Duchess family. At least let it be that it's only links now that they couldn't reconcile. Let them start with this. All of a sudden, it's as if you, the Duchess, do them poppy, yes, poppy, yes. He went back to comment on Judy Austin's page. It was a painful thing to the family. People don't understand what I was saying. So Judy Austin came prepared to destroy the family of our royal queen mare. Whatever is the case, we don't know. Why she's doing that, we don't know. Whoever that sent her, we don't know. How she started it, we don't know. All we know is that he saw a young woman that is loving the husband, the family that is moving very fine, the family that everything is going well, the family that have no problem, that has the envy of other families. Judy Austin came to destroy their love and take over. Very jealous. Very, very jealous. If you ask me, I will tell you that Judy Austin was sent from the pit of hell to cause chaos in you, the Duchess marriage. And Yul played into Judy Austin's hand by submitting himself as an instrument to use and destroy his own marriage. Yul played into Judy Austin's hand, and that is exactly what happened. Judy Austin came in just to scandalize, to push Queen May to the background, to make her like vegetable and take over the blessings in the life of Queen May. But she forgot that it is only God who blesses and nobody. And it's the only God that has the power to bless and the power to buy. If God has not blessed you, no one can bless you. If God has not cursed you, no one can curse you. That is God. So Judy Austin failed to understand that God is the ultimate. And without God, there is nothing anybody can do. She was fighting God because she thinks she's fighting Queen May. Look at the celebration, the success. What Judy Austin had in mind was that 3 years ago, as Danielle had gotten admission, she would come into the life of you, the Duce, and worked so hard to terminate the support and stop you, the Duce, from paying the school fees of Danielle, paying the school fees of taking care of the family and everything. Danielle would have been dropped out from school and start walking on the street, becomes a street girl, and tomorrow you come out and say it's the work of the devil. And after that, you have already destroyed the life of that girl, and now you're coming out to say it's the work of the devil. But God didn't want that lie to happen because Judy Austin has already prepared. He wants Daniela to end up like her own daughter. She wants Daniela to end where her daughter ended because she could not train her daughter very well. But she doesn't know that every woman are not the same. Every woman don't have the same capacity. Every woman are not the same. There are super women. There are women who we call superwoman, and Queen May is one of them. Queen May is one of the superwoman. She's like my mom. My mom is a superwoman. Queen May is one of them. Queen May is a great woman, and she stood her ground, take up the responsibility. You know what it means to be paying 4 million naira for school fees? She didn't shake. She never came to social media to plead for anybody to assist her. She never came to social media to complain that she's the alone taking care of this lady. And she was struggling and doing that. No wonder she works like Jackie. No wonder she works round the clock. She doesn't rest. All she was doing was to raise money to make sure that she completes the school of this lady. And now she's a graduate. I think Danielle owes everything to the mother. I don't want to tell her what to do, but I know she knows what to do. This woman paid up, and now she's a graduate. So look at Judy Austin now. Look at how her hair is. On the graduation day of this lady, she even wore a hair of 2.1 million naira. And Judy Austin is still wearing a 3,000 naira weave-on. Is it up to 3,000? Okay, 2,000 naira weave-on. And look at the kind of lifestyle. This Danielle that you wanted to terminate her career, her life, is now a multiple brand ambassador. She has jobs. She works with companies. She's an actress. She's an influencer already, a multiple brand ambassador. And this is somebody you wanted to truncate her life just because of your selfishness. You see many people, you see all this wickedness. You see, that's why I say, you see all these people that worship wicked spirit, that follows wicked spirit. They will in their wickedness terminate those who would have helped them. There are people who are suffering today that because they have terminated the future of their destiny helpers. You see a small boy growing up in the family. You carried his destiny and tied it on a tree. And their family will remain poor. And the boy will also remain poor. And you don't know that if you had left the destiny of that boy, if you have left the boy alone, that boy would have been great and remember you and your own family and help to drag you up. But because of your wickedness, you truncated the future of the entire family because of your selfish wickedness. That's exactly what Judy Austin came. What did Danielle do to you? Nothing. Even the Campbell that you guys buy, what did she do? Who knows what Campbell would have been now? Look at, you see how Danielle has just showcased. Danielle has just evolved. All of a sudden, Danielle had become a global figure. Had just evolved. Multiple brand ambassador, doing so many things to different companies. Working, even as a very young girl, she started working and being endorsed. Now, Judy Austin wanted Danielle to sit down at Oshodi Market, carrying granite and be selling, or to sit down, or to go to Allen Avenue wearing bomb short or bomb pant, wearing bomb short and live and a spaghetti hand and be following men around. That is the level he wanted to reduce this talent, this great lady that God has blessed. That's why I always encourage myself. I say, you see, God does not abandon his own. God is a great God. When he will remember you, even in the midst of the deepest misery, he will remember you. What I am beginning to feel right now is, how does Yuledoche feel? How does he feel? Look at Judy Austin, who came to use life. If he's a very good woman, and Yul is very much important to him, what he would have done is to make sure that Yuledoche trains the kids and also still remain with Yuledoche. But what did she do? She was always dragging Danielle on social media. I always ask myself, why is she so particular with Danielle? Because there is something, these Indian many people, they have, some of them operate with what they call the third eye. Whenever they get to their kingdom, whenever they go to their meeting underwater, they always show them who and who is who. Austin had already seen what Danielle is going to be and how great she's going to be with the power of their third eye that they have at their forehead. So that's why she's struggling and was fighting this woman, this lady. She was fighting this girl so that the girl will not grow up to become that which God had created her to be. But unfortunately for her, she failed. And now that she failed, I want to put it to her that Danielle will be her doom. You say Danielle will be Judy Austin's doom. Because of Danielle, Judy Austin will end. Because he could not stop Danielle, she can never move forward. I'm telling you the truth. I'm just seeing something that you're not seeing here. Judy Austin is so wicked that he started from the first day. I remember when Esther Sky started dragging Danielle. I say, what has Esther Sky, the 3-count woman, to do with Danielle? What did Danielle do to this lady? This lady, I don't know you to be like this now. Why are you coming to drag Danielle again? All because they are trying to protect and support Judy Austin. Anybody that comes to support Judy Austin, the first point of target is Danielle. That's why some of them will say, Danielle supported the mother, Danielle supported the mother, abandoned the father. I will be asking myself, how? Who gave you that theory? How? This lady is in school. The mother was the one paying the school fees. The father doesn't show up. And you want her to quarrel with the mother that is paying the school fees and follow the father that abandoned her? That's around nonsense. Sometimes sentiment will make people not to see the light. Sentiment will make people to be walking in darkness. Sometimes people will just begin to talk. When they talk like this, you ask yourself, this person that's talking, does he even know what he's doing? Yes, Danielle abandoned Danielle. He said Two-Face Idibia daughter was saying that the father is a great man. That Two-Face is paying the school fees of the daughter. Two-Face is training the daughter. Two-Face is taking care of all his kids. Yul Edochie abandoned the kids. Don't compare. You see, that's one thing. That's the challenge I have with Judy Austin warriors and Yul Edochie supporters, is that they only talk because they have mouth. because they know they have mouth. They open their mouth and start talking. You know, you have freedom of speech because God gave you mouth. That is how the freedom of speech came, according to law. It is not given to you by anybody. It's because God gave you mouth, so you have freedom to use it and speak. That's why people talk anyhow, because they have freedom to speak. After all, God gave them the freedom, gave them the mouth. God created the mouth. It wasn't the government, so you can talk anything. That's why people come online and they say all sort of rubbish. He said Danielle is supporting the mother. Esther Sky said it now and later repented. And somebody is still saying it on social media till today on Facebook, that Danielle joined forces, supported the mother and hate the father. At a point, she yanked off the father's name on her Instagram and social media handle names. Why would she do? It was a shame that every morning you wake up, you are on social media, you are studying information technology, you are studying information and media technology, you are doing all the things about social media, you understand media, and you will be on the you'll be there on net, and you are seeing your father with another man's wife dancing, another person's mother dancing and gallivanting on social media. What do you think the lady will do? It's a shame, and it's a teenager. It's a teen at that time. She was 19. And what do you want her to do? Oh, to be clapping for the father while he's dancing with another person's wife. If not you, now so you go do. Why don't we have emotional intelligence or apply the emotional intelligence? We always talk because we are showing sentiment. I don't think there's anybody, any rational human being that will have any reason to blame Danielle for that. He said Danielle is supporting the mother because she comes back to live with the mother in the mansion. She's supporting the mother because she collects school fees from the mother. Didn't you hear this Gbagba lawyer, Emeko Gbonye, told us that Danielle approached the father, took the time to approach the father, begging him for support. The man said, your mother makes more money than me. Now meet your mom. I don't have money. And you know what? 100,000 naira would have gone a long way to do for that girl if you, the Duce, had transferred 100,000 into her account. Do you know what 200,000 would have done, or even 50,000 would have done, if he had gone ahead and said, okay, I don't have much, I don't have money. Okay, what happened is that let me transfer something to you. I'll talk to you later. You move it. But he didn't do that. What did he do? He told her to go and meet the mother. A young girl, your own daughter, your first daughter. You are first daughter. Ha! God, I beg you. There's nothing wickedness cannot cause. God, I beg you. And now, still, after that lady passed through all those things, somebody is still using it against her and saying that Danielle was taking sides by removing Yule Doche from her name. If not that the mother is still carrying the name, you people would have said it was the mother that asked her to do that, because the target of everybody that is against, that is not in support of Queen is to bring that woman down. All people want to do is to discredit her work, to discredit her lifestyle, to discredit her integrity, to discredit every damn good thing she's doing. Why are people bent to do that? Because her life is so intimidating. Her life is so intimidating, so clean and so tenacious that they don't have anything to accuse it of. So what they now do is to plan and gang up and find a way they will discredit everything this woman is doing. That's why she's the one that told the daughter to do this. She's the one that told the daughter to do it. I know that somebody shamelessly come to social media and be saying that Queen is not training Danielle very well. That look at the kind of lifestyle Danielle is living. Because Queen May had made money and given Danielle good life to live. Queen May's father was a rich man. Queen May was never a poor person. So Queen May was treated as a kid living in a rich home. So she knows how to treat a rich man's pikin. If you don't know, ask her, she will tell you, because her papa na rich man, and the papa pampered her very well and treated her like the daughter of a rich man. And that's exactly what she's doing to her daughter, treating her as the daughter of a rich man. So I don't know why that becomes a problem to you guys. I don't know why that becomes a problem to those. Poverty mentality can cause anything. It can make somebody begin to misbehave, like say in the Kolo, like say you take Bana, like say you take Onkolos. I'm telling you the truth. Judy Austin came to terminate the life and the future of this young lady. But God said no. The God of the mother said no. The God of her life and her future said no. The God who created the universe, the Savior of the world, the Father of our Lord Jesus Christ said no. You can't do that, because I love this family and I have bestowed on them my grace is sufficient for them. My grace is upon their lives. And people not be smart, I am beginning to understand this thing very well right now. And I know you are following me and also understanding the way I'm understanding it. That the mission of Judy Austin was to come and terminate the future of this lady. Meaning that the future of Danielle must have been a great future, and they have seen it in their kingdom and sent Judy Austin to you, the Duchess, to come and terminate it. And that's why as soon as she came into you, the Duchess' life, all that she wanted to do was to truncate everything that is geared towards helping Daniela to fulfill the purpose of her creation. Everything she pushed you to withdraw from supporting her education. She pushed you to withdraw from having a relationship with the daughter. She pushed you to withdraw from talking with everything. She terminated. She isolated you. Isolated you, Edochie, from seeing the family and the kids. Now, how far, Judy Austin? How far? How far? Where is you and where is you? Where on a day? How on a don't reach? You see how life is. Ịhụnanya ihe mere onwe gị Judith, ịhụnanya ihe mere onwe gị ịhụnanya ihe mere onwe gị public assault na Amakorota n'ụzọ Ọnịcha. Judy Austin, you see what you have done to yourself. You see how you've done, giving yourself a public assault. That's what I'm singing there. All you were doing was working so hard, but you come very late. You know one thing that happened to all of you that follows this in the media? I told you that they don't tell you the truth. These powers you are using and following every time, sometimes they are not as powerful as you people think. These are fantastic powers. What you do to one thing today, no go do and tomorrow. And you feel that you have something backing you up. You know that you are empty. That's why a lot of people have been consumed by mere animals, because they believe that they have the backing of a strong spirit. And at the end of the day, there's nothing there. Nothing at all. Nothing at all at the altar. And they have already seen their doom. Some of them have been annihilated by the opponents because they believe in a fantastic charm where they carry for their waist. My people, no be smart, Our royal Queen May's daughter, Danielle, is now the latest graduate in town. And she shocks the entire crew and the entire colleagues with the kind of hair she put on her hair. 2.1 million worth of hair. She had told the whole world that she can fulfill the purpose of her creation. She's already a multiple brand ambassador, and she's doing very well in the influencing industry. She's now the director and the manager of Shop Premier brand and Premier Beauty brand. So she is already a worker doing very good work, and she is already a very beautiful and charming lady, which everything can work out so fast and so easily for her. My people, I congratulate Danielle today on behalf of Niger Celebrities crew. I congratulate Danielle, and I pray that good Lord who guided her without the help of the Father, who guided her without the support of the Father, will lead her to the better work and better opportunity, whatever she wants to do in life, that God will make it work out for her. And at the end, she will be a happy home and an example to young ladies who their father will abandon so that they can still make it if they become consistent and tenacious. My people, now so the gist reach out by Semeka Touchlight and Witten. Like and share this video, and God will bless you. If you have not subscribed to our channel, please try to do so. All our returning subscribers, we say, well, now well done. My people, now welcome. Make una have a nice day. Remember, subscribe to our channel if you have not subscribed. It doesn't take anything to subscribe. Just hit the subscribe button and God will bless you. Make una have a nice day. Bye.